It's a neighborly day in this beauty wood. Would you be mine? Would you be mine? It's a neighborly day.
All right. Good evening, neighbors. Before we start, I want to let you all know about what we're doing as far as our giveaways. There will be POAPs given to those who participate in the first six neighborhood talks. So all you have to do is screenshot the Twitter space and put it in a POAP channel in our Discord the same night. And it's that simple. The POAPs can be used in the neighborhood ecosystem. So you might want to get as many as you want. Pushing it to you, JD.
I'm your host, JD Jones, and here at Neighborhood Talk, we want to welcome all of our listeners and our supporters. I want to also introduce the newest, latest, and soon to be most influential platform to ever exist. I'm talking about none other than Neighborhood Talk. I want to display our newest and our latest projects, such as Neighborhood Tales. But we're going to share our space with the dopest guests, and I'm telling y'all, man, tonight is no exception. Mocca, do me a favor and let our listeners and our neighbors know who we have the privilege of hosting tonight.
Oh yeah, my pleasure. All right, so yes, our guest tonight is none other than Flip himself. He's a creator and a metaverse architect, and also he's the creator of PodLabs. Flip, please introduce yourself to the audience.
Flip, can y'all hear me? Y'all hear me? I'm good.
Yeah, you good?
We got
All
you.
right, all right. I'm Flip, founder of PodLabs, founder of 88 Ideas, a design studio, co-founder of MTU with Baron Davis. Y'all heard from him last week. That's my guy. And yeah, man, just be cooking up over here. We be cooking up a bunch of dope shit, metaverse experiences, virtual environments, all that.
Yeah, no, for sure, man. We definitely been researching you here at Neighborhood Talk and Neighborhood Tales, and we got to ask you, man. This is there are a lot of new titles to the space, right? And so, uh, looking at your title of a metaverse architect, can you tell our listeners what a metaverse architect actually is and how does you become one?
All right, so I mean, I come from a traditional architecture and engineering like background. Like, I used to work for those type of companies.
Okay.
Um, so architect in the real world creates buildings, creates environment inside of our physical world. So once I start building buildings that would never be built in the real world, once I was building virtual environments and stuff that would only exist inside of the metaverse space, it was a title that was fitting that I was a metaverse architect. I'm a person that builds the makeup of what we call the metaverse.
That's amazing. Um, so can you tell us more about PodLabs?
PodLabs is I would call PodLabs a marketplace. It is a marketplace where your 3D assets give you access to virtual experiences, what I'm calling simulations. So you'll never buy an asset from PodLabs like a 3D asset. You'll never buy one and don't have immediate access to use it. It was very important to me that just in this space and time, like so many people are building out metaverse spaces, and it's no knock to people that are building out these larger platforms and everything like that, um because you're building for social interaction and places you can join in with your friends. And I just assume that my thesis was that there is also a space for single player experiences. So, um, as any developer knows, it is easier to spin up a single player experience than it is to spin up a multiplayer experience. So, my idea was okay, what I can do is if I sell you a character that has powers, when you buy that character, you'll immediately be able to download a simulation where that character you can use his powers to do something. You'll have a mission, you'll have an obstacle or something. So we got characters, we got lofts, we got cars. So if I sell you a car, you immediately be able to drive that car around inside of an environment. Our first project dropping off of PodLabs is Rehydrate, which is like a mindfulness and mental health world. So when you buy that NFT, you actually get access to the whole world. So you get to walk around in the world. You can activate meditations, affirmations, sound baths. You can swim with the fish. You can do everything, but it's a single player experience.
Man, that is fire, man. Uh, just the whole concept of being able to tap into the whole experience just by having that NFT, man, so fire. Flip 88 ideas, right? Can you? That's a dope project. I'm just learned about it, man. But can you talk to our listeners about how that might fit into the mix of Pod Labs, or maybe talk about some use cases, right, for 88 ideas, if you will.
So 88 Ideas is sort of like my research and development um design firm. So like MTU uses 88 Ideas. PodLabs uses 88 Ideas. 88 Ideas it is it is the creation tool for all of these things. So yeah, PodLab offer virtual experiences without 88 Ideas. MTU couldn't offer certain things without 88 Ideas. And 88 Ideas doesn't just design metaverse spaces. 88 Ideas is my playground for creativity. Like anything that I'm curious about, I'll explore with 88 Ideas. There's some things that I can't just as a service provider, I can't charge money for certain things because shit, I don't know that I can build it yet. 88
Yeah.
Ideas is that vehicle. Like, I need to be able to test and try different technologies out, try different shit out. And once I do that with 88 Ideas, then I can offer that service to different companies, even if the company is my company, which is like Pod Labs. Like, okay, now Pod Labs can have VR experiences, but Pod Labs doesn't have a research and development department. Like that's 88 Ideas. So if people I say that if people have an idea that they want to get out their head and see if it works, yeah, you come to 88 Ideas. Pod Labs is not gonna build you a metaverse. Like, no, it is its own company that offers products. But 88 Ideas is a service provider that will service anyone. Like you can come to 88 Ideas with an idea or with a request, and based on what we do, we'll provide you a service.
Wow, like goodness, that's pretty in depth and deep.
It's like the
Oh,
Ethereum, man, of it's like that's all code.
There's so much going into it, like with so many different platforms and I don't want to say metaverse and projects that you have. Like I heard you speak on MTU. Can you tell us about your role involved within it?
so I'm a co-founder, lead designer, for MTU. So shit, anything that Baron can visualize, can conceptualize in his head, anything that he can think of, yeah, it's on me to try and figure out how we bring that to life. Me, Joshua, Arma, um, yeah, we sit as like the designers and technological backing for image. So shit, as creatives, me, Baron, Joshua, we'll sit together and plan out some shit. But when it comes to like executing and everything, and building out what we just ideated or strategized on, that's my role. Me and Josh's role is to go out and then create that.
So dope, man. So dope. You touched on rehydrate a little bit earlier, Flip, and I hope, man, you can walk us through that experience of like tell our listeners about a little bit deeper about rehydrate and that experience and what it's all about and what it means to you as far as being a metaverse architect.
Oh man, I wish I could show y'all. You feel me? This ain't one of them platforms that I can show and tell. But
Coming soon,
now
man.
rehydrate was important to me because rehydrate is my first offering as a as an individual to the metaverse space. Like I had never individually released an NFT, and okay, let me take that back. I don't want it to come off as an individual project because there are yogis that's involved, yogis, meditation experts, dudes that do the sound baths. But it was important that I designed a project that was the antithesis of where the metaverse was going. Like it just seemed like the metaverse trend in one direction. Like everything was play to earn, participate to earn, spend a lot of time in this place, will reward you and everything. And once again, that's not a bad thing, but there needs to be balance in this space. There needs to be an inherent balance in the metaverse space. And I knew that some of our biggest detractors were people that act like, oh, the minute you go in the metaverse, you're gonna be sucked in. It's gonna turn your brain to shit. You know, it's just dopamine spikes and all of that kind of stuff. So, Rehydrate was the answer to that. It's this beautiful water world, empty world, all water, no land. You're not buying land in someone else's world. Like you're buying your own individual world, like an encapsulated world. So it's all water. You get your own home, you get your own vehicle, whether it be a boat, jet ski, paddle boat, whatever. You get your own home, you put them in the water so you can jump off your platform and go and swim with the fish and all of this kind of stuff. And it was important to me for it to be a place that was absent of stimulation. Like it wasn't a place that's gonna overstimulate you. Like Axie Infinity is a very stimulating metaverse experience. Like that's you going and playing these games and trying to win these prizes and trying to accumulate certain things. Like I needed to create a project that was not that. And selfishly, I was trying to create a project that didn't have that didn't have competition. Like I was not in competition with anyone because I wasn't creating a world that was full of people. I was creating a world that only you go in. Like I wasn't creating play to earn because like there's nothing here for you to do besides take a moment and like clear your mind. Like a moment, it's a beautiful, peaceful place, peaceful sounds. You just hear water and stuff, and it's just a place that you go for 5 or 10 minutes, do your little guided meditation, do a breathing exercise or something, and then you can go back into the metaverse and into these other platforms. But it's a project that was built for people to kind of just like get away. It's your vacation home in or your vacation world in the metaverse. Just a beautiful place, just beautiful, peaceful. And yeah, when you hopefully this is what people use to start their days off and stuff like that. Like and it's not a bad thing. You don't have to feel bad about waking up and starting your day inside of Rehydrate as opposed to waking up and starting your day inside of Axie Infinity, Central Land, or anything like that. Like this place is geared towards you just like setting yourself up for a yeah for a good day, for a peaceful day. Setting just setting the stage.
So, like a little bit about my background, like as I hear you speaking about Rehydrate, I can see how like I'm a Marine Corps veteran and we do have trouble um transitioning over to civilian life. And a lot of us have um, mild to severe anxiety. I still have
Mhm.
from time to time, and I do use an app called Balance that helps me submerge my mind and get my mind off of what I'm thinking about and to recenter myself. I do think that like if you do market to veterans also, that'll be a good look because a lot of our war veterans need it. A lot of the people that didn't go to war, such as myself, we need it. Especially like I don't want to speak for any other branch because I don't know what they go through, but Marines specifically, I think we will definitely need something such as that.
Yeah. Well, I think it was important that, yeah, because even athletes and stuff like that, like the first time I seen Baron, we were preparing for some meeting or something, and Baron was like, "Hey, bro, can you bring that rehydrate shit?" Like, and he connected the dots, and I didn't have to prompt him or nothing. Like, once he seen it one time, he kind of knew how to use it. Like I could tell he was feeling a little anxious about going into this real big meeting or whatever, and it was like, "Hey, bro, bring that." And he jokingly said it like, "Hey, bro, I need that rehydrate," and I brought him just one of the breathing exercises. He got dressed or whatever. Yeah, lock yourself in the room, bro. Pull the screen up, and yeah, you just hear the ocean. The dude, the yogi in it is Beware from Dallas, Texas. So he got a deep voice, like James Earl Jones type voice, but he got that Dallas type twang. So he kind of country or whatever, and it's just culture. Like to hear him walk you through a guided meditation and everything, and that's what I felt, that some people have trouble setting the stage for meditating, and just lowering their anxiety and all of that. My daughter has autism, so it's a big thing with her when it comes to like stimulation, overstimulation, and stuff like that. And it was like, if I'm gonna create a project, like at least the first one, let me create something that my daughter can do. Yeah, I can create race car names and stuff like that, but like, um just as my introductory to like the space in the first project that was released under me, it was important for it to be meaningful, and just the it's like the first principles of the metaverse. Just strip it down from all of the bells and whistles and give the people a pure experience, a pure scenery. Like, give them somewhere to go that they can set the stage to kind of like develop these better habits. Like, yes, it's in Web3, but like, let it be some sort of intersection between that and real life. Like, let it help you develop better habits in real life and stuff like that. So, um, yeah, Rehydrate will be releasing sometime later this year. We're doing an activation in Portugal for NearCon. It's on the Near blockchain. So yeah, man, I'm super excited about Rehydrate.
Well, that's great. And also like this is like shifting gears. What was your favorite NFT conference that you've attended? Like, have you spoke about Rehydrate there and your other projects?
Yeah, I spoke about Rehydrate at NFT Miami week. I like that because, I mean, I like Eric. Eric is a dope person in the space, and I love his wife Beata. So I loved NFT Miami week. You know how much it pains me to not be able to say NFT LA was one of my favorite. Like, I'm LA through and through, but it just didn't. LA didn't, the throwers of that conference or whatever. It didn't move me. Let's see. Say that, and it has to be one of the Miami conferences. MNFT Miami week, and then maybe the one that was near Art Basel last year, or Consensus. Consensus was pretty cool. I liked the Consensus this year.
Yo, that's what's up, Flip. Hey, in neighborhood tales and neighborhood talk, we're gonna be showing out at NFT Nashville, man. We want to know, will you be there?
Yeah, I'll be at NFT Nashville. I don't know if I'll be able to be there all 5 days just because I gotta go. Yeah, I gotta go to Portugal and France and shit, and maybe even Singapore after that. And I'll just be away from my daughter so long, bro. Like, yeah, so yeah, that'd be the thing about traveling with these conferences and everything. Like, it do take you away from your family for a second. But yes, I'll definitely be in NFT Nashville, and I look forward to meeting up with y'all. Hey, I'm always kicking it with Cheers and Trizzy, but do that mean I get to meet y'all this time,
Oh, it's
Mocha?
on,
Hey,
man.
yeah. Hey,
It's
that sounds like a
on.
Oh,
plan to me.
it's cracking.
Yeah, for
For
sure.
sure.
Hey, tell Cheers somebody tell Cheers to get the Rolls Royce this time. You feel me with the stars on the ceiling or something.
I don't
You
know.
know he stayed with the
I
floss.
heard dinner. I heard dinners on Chiz for it.
Oh,
So you know.
for sure, for sure.
Yeah. Um, so I did want to introduce the next segment of neighborhood talks we do with every guest. Is called Capper Facts. So it's basically flipped like we ask you a series of questions and you just respond Capper Facts and your reasoning as to why. So
Okay.
I'm gonna kick off the first one and I'm gonna ask iPhone's better than Android Capper Facts.
Cap, cap,
Ah,
cap,
now I need to
cap.
know why.
Did you say iPhone was better than Android? Cap.
Yes,
All cap. First of all, y'all use .mov files which serve no purpose in the world. Um,
I agree.
the reason y'all got green bubbles and we got blue bubbles is because y'all use like the technology from the '90s. Y'all haven't even updated the technology. And y'all are in a beautiful prison. Like y'all can't even install APK files. You feel me? Like certain things you just can't do with an Apple phone that I would not be able to live without doing. If I prototype an app, I should not have to upload my app, wait for a store to approve it just to see like you feel me how it's gonna work on my phone or go through a lengthy process. I'm supposed to be able to package it up from the software, drag and drop it onto my phone, and then install it. Yeah, like y'all got a bunch of stuff within the ecosystem that y'all love. I ain't gonna, you feel me? Apple people love y'all phones. Y'all always trying to discriminate, but all the data suggests that the Android phones are better. You feel me? Like
I mean, I
But
hear that, but it's the fact that you called it a beautiful prison. I mean, I gotta agree with that. I gotta agree with that. Like for real.
straight up, y'all sit on the side of y'all beautiful prison and look out and laugh at everybody else.
Like
Like, like, bro, y'all are sitting behind the gate. Like, you feel me? We free. Yeah, yeah, but y'all love y'all some iPhones.
hey,
Cap.
man, now I'm convinced, man. I gotta reconsider my whole thought of Apple and
now I gotta
Okay,
get an
hey,
Android.
please text me that what you just said, sir, so I can post it on my page so that people can know.
it's a bet. It's a bet. Hey, Flip. Next Capper fact question is: Bitcoin is the king of the crypto space. Capper fact.
Facts.
Yes,
Gotta say it. It's not the most useful. It's not. But if Bitcoin went to shit, everything else would. And when Bitcoin go up, everything else go up. Like you, that's like saying America not the big dog in the world. Like whether you like it or not, like you feel me. We kind of run shit. Bitcoin kind of does that for the crypto space. If yeah, if something like instance, Luna was good. But Luna had a collapse, went to zero, lost people millions, billions of dollars, and that didn't end the crypto space. But had Bitcoin did what Luna did, everything would be the shit. So no,
that's
I have to say that it ain't the most utilized and all of that. It don't have all the case use and all of that for it, but Is it the big dog when it comes to crypto? Absolutely.
Yeah, yeah, I can see that. But Bitcoin not supposed to be used for anything but what it's supposed to be used for, which is which is digital cash. So I feel that.
Yeah.
So next cap of fact is the Apple M2 is better than PCs when it comes to gaming and media.
Come on, bro. I'm never gonna give nothing to Apple. No.
What? Not even
No.
that?
Even that. No, because once again, it's well, first of all, let me make this clear. I have no idea what the Apple M2 does. You feel me? Like I'm very biased in this situation in that like I'll build a PC before I try what's the M2? Is that I mean I know the M2 is a chip, but is that a laptop or is that a desktop?
Well, I think it can be inside of a laptop or desktop. I just think it's
Okay.
like the new upgraded software, like
It's
the Intel chip
Yeah,
M1.
it's a processor. It's a
Yeah.
processor in that case. No, then I would not say the M2 is a better processor than the best processor that a PC has to offer. No,
So,
absolutely not.
so which one is better in your opinion?
I would say Ryzen create very good processors. The i9 is a good processor, but they like what that's the thing. Apple has one great processor, right?
Yeah.
Like a M2 now, if you got the M2 chip, but like PC, there's probably 16 of them. Like, yeah, you got processors with 16 cores, the thread rippers, you got all of these things. So it's like, why would I will always go with options rather than like this is the best, just trust us. Like, no, I don't want to trust y'all. I want to shop around. I want to be able to compare. It's nothing to compare an M2 to. It's just like, this is the M2. This is the best we offer as Apple. You cannot use another processor in our computer. Like, that's whack.
Yeah, that's true. I see what you mean.
All right, hey, a flip for last flip, cap or fat question. And I'm telling you, man. Let me just foreshadow that this question from somebody from New York, man, because
Uh
but
oh.
yeah, New York pizza is the best pizza in the country, cap or fat.
Okay,
Told
listen,
you.
listen. I've been to New York at this point twice. And but let me premise this by saying I have never left Manhattan or whatever, wherever I was at. So like I hear that is good pizza in Brooklyn. I've never been to Brooklyn to taste it. I tried some pizza. It was all right. You feel me? But it wasn't what I was looking for in New York. And I'm not saying New York didn't. I'm not qualified to answer that question because I have not tried the best New York pizza.
Well, flip, man, you already did us a favor and answered that it's not, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like you, LA through and through. I'm Detroit through and
You-
through, man. And you ain't had pizza till you had Detroit style pizza, man.
oh, I thought you was going to say Chicago because motherfuckers have a knockout drag out at MTU. Sanaa and Alex from Chicago, and they swear both of them got the best pizza, and it's a serious argument every time you bring it up.
All you gotta do is look us up, man. We rated number one, man. We just hit the charts, man. So you'll see Detroit
Hey,
style.
hey,
Oh,
hey, I just
okay.
want to throw in that nobody in the United States of America has ever said that they want to go to Detroit to get pizza.
Come on.
The Cheers has spoken like a real Timberland wearer.
We
He
You
sure did. The
yeah,
Timbers.
we touched that New York thread. He don't like it up New
yeah,
York.
straight up. I ain't gonna do capper facts. I'm just gonna decline to answer that one. Yeah, y'all swear y'all got something in the water, and now it's coming out that y'all got a whole lot of shit in y'all water up there, bro. Like, so I don't know what y'all making pizza with, bro, but y'all got
Ew.
a lot of shit in that water up there in New York, bro.
Like Flint.
Besides minerals.
Ooh. All right. So Flip, that concludes Capper Facts, and I just want to thank you for coming on to our neighborhood talk Twitter space. And I just want to ask, like, do you have any final words for our listeners?
Oh, it's over? No, I'm just.
Uh, hey, man, we can keep
uh,
going if you want.
no, we all good. Well, however y'all want to do it. Last words. Oh, hey, Isaac is one of the people that's working on PodLabs with me. Very integral part of PodLabs. Isaac is from Detroit. He just texted me and he listening in. Isaac want to throw his bid in for Detroit having the best pizza.
You already know,
Um,
Isaac. Shout out to Detroit.
Straight up. I don't know about the best pizza, but y'all got some hella technology out there, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
For sure.
Every person I done met from Detroit is they hella insightful, and they y'all got some shit out there like technology that y'all working on, what y'all bringing to the table and everything. I love when I meet somebody Detroit in this space or whatever like that. So, um, shout out to Isaac. Shout out to you, bro. Um, Last words, nah, man. Tip with me. Y'all gotta stay up to breast as to what we doing. Like, it's always important that like we be aware of how we're all moving in the space. Like every stage I get on, every time I get a chance to mention neighborhood tales, I did a live interview yesterday that I mentioned. They asked me, yeah, what metaverse platforms you excited about besides yourself, and then it's like, yeah, how dare me sit up here and talk about these sandboxes, which I don't like, Decentralands that I don't like. Like, nah, yeah, we got some platforms that's coming that's dope. We developing in this space, and we all need to just consistently be aware of how we moving and find a way to move together in a nice trajectory. So I like the fact that y'all got this platform and that yeah, even people who are developing metaverses and everything like that, that we can all have somewhere to come and talk and all of that shit. Cause I'm told Chiz, I'm gonna create myself a Nipsey blue Bugatti to drive around neighborhood tails in, and can't nobody else have one. Like you feel me? It's gonna be a beautiful day in the neighborhood, straight up.
Hey, coin it. Flip said it first.
Straight up,
All right.
straight up.
So, also, how can we reach you, man? Like, you have a lot of great things coming. Like, how can we keep in touch with you?
My phone number is 323. No, I'm fucking.
I'm like, all right, now, Mike Jones.
um, no, follow me on Instagram. Life of Flip with the periods in between the words. Life period of period flip. Um, Follow me on Twitter. I guess like yeah, I say this all the time. Twitter is like it's like you come into a party, you know everybody in the party, but you can't find them motherfuckers. Like, yeah, where's the homies at? Like, I done walked in here. It's a bunch of people I know here, but I don't know where they talking at. I don't know how they communicating or nothing. But the people say that I need to get my Twitter up just because I'm in the metaverse space and all that. So I've been working on Twitter or whatever. So yeah, I mean my Twitter is here, so you can follow me there. Um, I answer DMs. You feel me? I don't ignore people and all that shit. Yeah, hit me. Any questions? Any ideas? I'm always open to listening to ideas and shit. Um, yeah, that's me. Follow me on Instagram. Follow me on Twitter.
All right, that sounds great. And well, Flip, we're gonna have to do a part 2 interview in Nashville,
Oh, straight up. Straight
video
up.
style.
Straight up.
All
Yeah.
right.
Hey, cheers. You gonna wear some you gonna wear your Timberland boots, bro? This
I
ain't
bet it
always
will.
done. Yeah.
You
Yeah.
you know every other spot I gotta throw them on, yo. So I
It's
don't think I had
yeah.
them on the last spot, so I'm gonna make sure I have them on in Nashville representing out there.
Yeah, my nigga gonna come with the butters on. Yeah.
Hot as hell.
Cheers. JD, Mocha. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do
Well,
a big style in Nashville.
you know what day you gonna be out there already? Yo, let's try to lock it in for the fourth if possible. If you're gonna be out there the fourth, let's sit down
Yeah.
and let's get you on the camera and everything and really take it to the next step and all that.
I was planning on being gone by the fourth, but like, yeah, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it for sure. I'll let you know what days I'm gonna be out there and everything, what days I'm speaking or whatever, and yeah, let's make it happen.
All right, word.
Yeah, yeah. Well, there you have it. There you have it, y'all. Life of Flip on Instagram, the Metaverse Architect. Man, we enjoyed you. What a privilege and honor that it was having on Neighborhood Talk. But y'all know we right back at it this Thursday, August 18th. Neighborhood Talk, Twitter Spaces. We have the NFT marketing consultant, Ashley France. I look forward to having her on Neighborhood Talk and her talking about her NFT marketing consultation projects. As you know, we are the latest, and you can't be the latest without giving out the latest prizes. $100,000 in cash prizes we are giving away. All you have to do is be a member of our Discord. You can head over to NH Tales right now. Join the link in our bio on Twitter, and it'll lead you right over to our Discord channel for you to get all of our latest updates and exclusive giveaways. Also, as mentioned, you want to catch us in the NFT Nashville. Our founder and creator, Chiz, YO Chiz, will be speaking on a panel in the front of a packed stadium. NFT Nashville. You already know we got the live interviews going down. It's going down in Nashville. We all about to have a ball out there, man. Hey, that's it for me. Y'all can find me, your host, JD Jones, at everywhere. Mocca, you already know it's been a pleasure sharing the space with you. Always a pleasure hosting with you.
Pleasure hosting with you too. And I do want to thank the neighbors, all the listeners, for joining us on episode 4 of Neighborhood Talks. And as a reminder, I do want to let you all know that there will be POAPs given to those who participate in the first 6 neighborhood talks. All you have to do is screenshot the Twitter space and put it in a POAP channel in our Discord the same night tonight. All right, and the POAPs will be utilized in the neighborhood ecosystem. So y'all might want to get as many as you can. You think y'all late to the party? You never know what we can give since we love giving back to our supporters. And also you can find us NH Tales on Twitter and neighborhood Tales across every other platform, including IG, TikTok, YouTube, Discord, LinkedIn, and now we're on Facebook. So y'all can tag us in anything y'all want. And also you can find me, Mocha on the Block, on Instagram and Twitter. And it's been a pleasure. Until next time, y'all.
Peace.
Peace. I appreciate y'all.
It's a neighborly day in this beauty wood.